What's up, y'all? Thanks for clicking on my video. Today's video is brought to you by Ben at the Pellet Shop. He's super cool. He went ahead and sent out this AEA HPSS Plus. For review, we're going to go ahead and give you an up-close look real quick. Then we'll do some accuracy testing. At close and long range, we'll blow the crap out of a bunch of unlucky targets. And even do some slow motion. Here we go. This video features adult pellet guns intended to be used by people over 18 years of age. The pellet guns in this video run entirely off compressed air. They use no propellant such as gunpowder and must not be confused with any form of tactical firearm. All airgun shooting in this video is done on my own private shooting range in a clear and open area. Alright guys and girls, today we're checking out the AEA HP Series SS Plus. So the SS Plus has a little bit bigger tank right here. It's available for $569 from the Pellet Shop. The Pellet Shop also has probably 20 different AEA guns. Definitely check them out, and if you don't like this particular model, they have everything there. Carbon fiber tanks. I reviewed the Varmint a couple weeks ago. Excellent long rifle. They got the new 72 caliber Zeus as well as the Challenger Bullpup. I reviewed those two. Very accurate. So you can get this with a little bit smaller tank for $4.99. That's just called the HP SS. These are semi-automatic. And as well, this same one is available in two-tone and a bolt action. So it's also $5.99. And that one's actually called the HP SS Max. $599. Again, that's thepelletshop.com. And they were cool enough to send me this gun. So let's support this new airgun dealer. Definitely you guys need to go check out the Pellet Shop because they have all their AEA air guns on one page. Almost so you could look at all the pictures and they're just awesome looking. Alright, hardcore stats on the one we're looking at today. It's got a folding stock, as you guys can see, 6-position stock. It's available in 22, 25, and 30 caliber. Weighs 4.8 pounds. It's got a 10-inch barrel, 31 inches overall length, but when the buttstock is folded, it's only 20 inches long. Semi-auto shooting rifle, so you don't have to cock it. The magazine capacity of the 30 caliber that we're looking at today is 9 shots. The air tube capacity in this Plus version is 300 cc's. It's got a max fill pressure of 250 bar or 3600 psi. Muzzle velocity, and this is right on, is what they listed, and this is what I found, 720 feet per second with 44.75 grain JSB pellets. That's 50 foot-pounds of energy. It's got 11 millimeter dovetail scope mount. Integrated shroud, which means the moderator is built into the shroud there, and you get about 35 shots per fill. That's right on the money. This 30 caliber was getting at least 3 magazines worth, and you would stay within the green zone there. So the one thing that you have to remember about this, I got a 30 caliber, okay, and it had a little bit of a kick to it. I think if I would have asked for the 22 or the 25, I could have got better groups, but a 30 caliber coming out of this 10-inch barrel at 720 feet per second, it gives a little bit of a kick. So still got pretty good groups, as you guys will see. Definitely good for blasting, but what I was about to say is you have to remember this is a pistol, okay? So it's not really good past 35 yards. It's going to be made for 25 yards, basically in close range stuff. And like I said, if you get a 22 or a 25 caliber, you're not only going to get more shots per fill, but it'll have less kick and you'll be able to shoot a little more accurately than this 30 caliber here. This gun is definitely good inside of 35 or 40 yards, no problem. But it's not a target rifle, so just keep that in mind. One thing 30 cal is always good for is blowing the crap out of stuff. So I had a really hard time putting this gun down, you guys. I had to actually put it away because I was burning through tins of 30 caliber pellets. So definitely a lot of fun for close range plinking and just blowing the crap out of stuff. But like I said, this is not a long range air rifle. And I personally would not use it for hunting because it does throw a flyer once in a while. But if you want something for blasting steel targets or things like that, vaporizing cans of soda, this is a good one for that. The shroud just hand tightens, so you can take that on and off by hand. You got this little shorty. Oh, there's going to be a baffle system in there. Looks like we got a spring on here. Wow, because it says something to do with a semi-auto. But at least I can get a better shot at the end of the barrel right there. for cleaning purposes. I'm also going to clean my air gun upside down so it doesn't get solvent in the transfer port. I'm not going to pull them all out, but this is exactly like the AEA varmint. It's got like an aluminum ring at the end, a couple kind of washer things, and then it's got a collection of those baffles right there. There we go. So they're just like these light tin baffles, and there's probably 5 or 6 of them in there. I'm not going to dump them all out, but that means this thing has its own moderator basically built in. Due to the semi-auto action, when you pull the bolt back, this thing wants to spring forward, so I put a little piece of foam right there to hold my breech open, because the breech basically wants to close itself. Since this was such a large caliber bore, I did go ahead and clean it with my 22 caliber cleaning rod. Alright, so that actually was not too dirty, but I'm going to give it a good cleaning and then put that thing back together. But I was very careful not to touch the front of the barrel, which is the crown. Normally, you only want to use a flexible cleaning rod on air rifles. In addition, you want to use ballistol, which is safe for air gun seal. So I got the standard slinger targets that we like to shoot. And then I got some real NRA 22LR. These are actually antique, but they're the same kind that they still use today. You can see they're quite a bit bigger. We're going to smack those babies. These are nice and thick too. We're going to smack those down with a semi-auto 30 cal. And as well do some accuracy testing, 35 yards. Here we go. Is that what 1 mile an hour wind looks like, Bugaboo? Hell yeah! Alright, let's do some accuracy testing. Right, I got my Assassin all kitted out with a way too big Hawkeye scope. So today we got FX 44 grain, or 46 grain, 44 grain JSB, 50 grain FX, and 50 grain JSB with a little polymag just thrown in the mix. 36 yards away for the pistola. The way you load these magazines is like a Marauder magazine. So you're going to take the wheel, give it a spin, and that's going to turn the little guy inside there. This has a really strong spring on it. And then you're going to turn it over, and you got to hold the wheel like that, and then you're going to take a pellet, slide it in there backwards like that, then release. Now that's going to hold your wheel in place. Now you can go around and fill in the rest of your guys with pellets. You're going to take that notch right there and just slide that straight over the barrel. So I'm not going to show it all, but I started off with the 46 grain FX pellets. I went to the 50 grain. It turns out that the 50 grain are flying too slow, and they were shooting a little bit wild. It wasn't until I got to the 44 grain JSB that I found the right pellet for this gun. 44 grain JSB. I thought at the time that I would be tuning the gun, but it's already on maximum, and that's 720 feet per second. That's all you're going to get out of this gun for a 44 grain JSB. So even at 35 yards, I was able to get most of these 10 shots in a nice little group there. With just a few flyers. That last one, I lost my confidence. There we go. Alright, let me just set up. We're going to hit some targets for the rest of our air here. 44 grain. Ooh, that guy went down. Whoa. I want to hit one of these small guys, see what it does. Oh, crap. Wow. Alright, you guys, we're here with the AEA Semi-Auto SS. Little dirty 30 shorty. Now the poly mags, look at those bad boys. Super nasty. those would not just barely not fit. Like if you just shave the tip down, they would fit in the magazine. We already determined yesterday that these 44.75 grain JSBs are the best shooters. 35 yards, we're getting pretty much quarter size groups. So I'm going to top off between every 2 magazines. Mild wind today at a very special 25 yards away. This is a pistol after all. Okay, doing that 25 yards is more appropriate. Shout out to Side Shot. Now, you obviously wouldn't want to put a giant scope like this on your gun. I'm just trying to get this Airgun video done quick and easy. And you know, I want the most accuracy. But this is a good example of a good scope. This is the UTG Bug Buster. And never mind the torn up scope rings right there. I was trying to fit my Side Shot adapter on there. Anyway, this is a great scope. Comes with 3 to 9 power, 3 to 12 power. And as you can see, it's small, lightweight. It's got milled-out reticle and parallax and all that stuff. It's also illuminated if you're into that, but there will be a link in the description. It's around $100. All right, we got the 44 grain, which was our best pellet so far, at a very special 25 yards. Let's go ahead and see. Sight in a little bit here. Oh, baby. That's close enough to the bullseye for me. Of course, I'm shooting from the bench rest, you guys. I don't know if you could do this when you're freehanding it. Alright, I'd say we're sighted in enough. Let's see if we can hit this little thing right here. Wow, give it a smack. Actually, we'll shoot a group here, see how good of a group. The main reason I can't get as good a group with this is because it kicks a little bit. So, whoops, I need to wait for it to reload its air. Or wait for me to get ready to shoot again. There we go. It takes some getting used to. You got to figure out, got to get used to shooting it. Ooh. All right, you guys, 1 magazine of this 30 cal right here. Of course, you get more shots with a different caliber, but it brought me down to exactly halfway through the green zone. Looks like more than 3 holes right there. That was 5. Oh man, that was going to be an awesome official group. Refill time. It turned out that I was actually getting 3 magazines within the green zone. That's between 250 and 150 bar, I believe. So in this 30 caliber, that's 27 shots. Pretty good. As I went through my tin of pellets, I did get better at shooting this gun. I was able to unload a whole magazine right in the middle of this dude's head. This is still at 25 yards. All right, we got a fuel tank. Ooh, miss. All right, let's lay 10 more down on there. Now it's laying in there the same spot. Probably me. Finally got it. Oh man. Oh. So that was pretty nice actually. We just lit that bullseye up pretty much. Very nice. So let's move over to these guys. Ooh, that golf ball tried to escape. Oh. This guy should not have a Christmas hat on, we know that. Oh, that was awesome! And then if he survives this, we're gonna shoot his head off. Oh, he survived. We shot that thing clean off. I'm talking clean. Alright, for the rest of the video, I'm going to leave you with a little slow motion footage. Definitely go over there, check out thepelletshop.com. Ben over there is a super cool guy. I talked with him on the phone for quite a while, had a really good conversation. He definitely has a passion for air guns. We need to support these new air gun dealers, so go to pelletshop.com, definitely check it out. Like I said, if I bought this personal gun, I would have got it in a 22 or 25, more shots per fill. Probably be nice and accurate. But this one's definitely not too bad for a pistol and a 30 caliber. Definitely did very well. Alright, you guys, that's it for me on this one. Thanks to all the guys that have been using the affiliate links. There's an affiliate link for Airgun Depot now in the description of my video, so if you like to shop at Airgun Depot rather than Pyramid Air, go for it. You can also get my Switchblade now, which is called the OTF, which means out the front, automatic knife. And it's made by Ravencrest Tactical. So there's a link down there too. My particular model is their cheapest knife. It's $99, so. These guys are so cool, they're actually going to give me 25% commission for affiliate, so. Alright, you guys, happy shooting. We'll see you on the next one.